May I come in, sir?
Please come.
Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Please sit.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Rahul. You are coming straight from the gym?
No, sir.
No, I thought you are wearing. Okay. Formal shoes with sports socks. No?
Yes, that is.
Okay. I saw your skin, so I thought maybe. Are these fashionable?
So they are comfortable also.
They are comfortable. All right. Okay. Please tell us something about yourself.
So my name is Rahul Shekhar. I belong to Pantnagar, which is located in the foothills of Uttarakhand. I have completed my schooling from Sainik School Ghodakhal, which is in the Nainital district of Uttarakhand. And I have completed my BTech in Mechanical Engineering from IIT Kanpur. For the past 1 year, I have been working at Central Public Works Department as Assistant Executive Engineer, recruited through UPSC Engineering Services Examination 2021. So at my college, I had the opportunity to serve as the General Secretary Games and Sports, which was a enriching experience for me. Also, sir, in my leisure time, I go to gym and sometimes I go for treks as well. And I used to play hockey at college and school levels.
Very good. Hockey. Okay. Uh, right. Uh, have you heard of autonomous cars?
Yes, sir.
Since you are a mechanical engineer, I'm asking you this question. Which car has been banned in the US?
Sir, I have not come.
Autonomous car. There are two manufacturers in the US.
Yes, sir. One is Tesla and
One is
Tesla.
autonomous cars. Is Tesla into autonomous cars?
So I heard that they were taking in the on means research on that field, but I am not aware about the status in US.
So India, is anybody making autonomous cars?
So there are 5 level of autonomy, means level 1 to 5, and in India we have reached up to level 3, which is ADAS system, advanced, but complete autonomous cars have not been launched in India.
So, all right. Complete autonomous cars are not there.
Yes.
This autonomous car manufacturing, if it takes place here in India,
Yes.
will it be an automobile company or a tech company?
Sir, it will depend on the amount of semiconductors.
Like Google is making in the US.
Yes, sir.
So Google's cars are running in the US. So they are not an automobile
Yes, sir.
and they call themselves a tech company.
Yes, sir. So I believe a large amount of semiconductors and internet services will be used. So it has to be seen, means automobile maker company could also transition into that field or could ally with some of the tech giants, and they could also bring up some autonomous vehicles in India, sir.
Okay. Elon Musk has recently carried out trials of inserting a chip in human brain. Right?
Yes, sir.
What could be the downsides of this technology if commercially implemented?
So the Neuralink project of Elon Musk's company, sir, the downsides could be, sir, the implications are unknown, and the data collected from the human brain, how it would be processed and what would be the mode of usage is still very unknown, and that has to be regulated. It could intrude into privacy as well as, sir. Thirdly, sir, it could lead to using humans as an instrumentally, and rather than considering the intrinsic value of humans. So that could be another unethical aspect. And sir, moreover, chances of controlling a human through a machine could also lead to some catastrophic effects, sir.
In hockey, you play hockey?
Yes, sir.
So in hockey, midfielders are called the mules.
Sir,
Why? Midfielders. You have midfielders?
yes, sir.
Who was the Indian captain who was a midfielder?
Sir, must have been many, but I am.
No, the recent who's just been replaced by Harmanpreet Singh.
Sir, I'm not aware.
Who was the captain? No?
No, sir.
Why do they say that they are the workhorses?
So the midfielders, carry the ball usually from there are four quarter lines, and usually midfielders operate in the all the quarters, and mostly from second and third, that is the largest zone, and they are the playmakers. Forwards usually have the role of converting the ball into the goal, and defenders have the role of clearing the ball, but entire job of making game or for converting up means making opportunities to convert the goal, and even the defenders collecting the ball from defenders is done by the midfielders, so they have the largest chunk of running to do, sir.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Rahul, you have been working in CPWD, you know, as a mechanical engineer.
Yes, sir.
Can you name any few engineering marvel done by CPWD which comes in your mind?
Sir, the recent new parliament building has been constructed. Also, sir, the Indira Paryavaran
It
complex.
was constructed by CPWD or by outsourcing to some other?
Yes, sir, outsourcing.
Hmm?
Outsourcing to sir L&T as well as Tata projects.
Yes. I want to know what CPWD on some engineering work done which is unique, you think?
Sir, sir, I can say that means as I have understood in the training module,
Okay.
sir, we means in the present state we only undertake the sir work through PPP mode or outsourcing to the clients. But some engineering means sir, Indira Paryavaran complex. I'm not sure was it built on through a third party contractor or through the agency through the department itself. But it is a green building, GREA 5-star rated. So that is one, sir. And IIT Palakkad campus is also being built, which is very technically efficient building. So these are all.
Normally, CPWD outsourced to other agencies like you
Yes.
mentioned, L&T, Tata Projects.
Yes.
Very rarely they do it
Yes, sir.
themselves.
We don't have the means. We have work staff or the laborers. We have
Mainly maintenance work or something like that.
Sir, for
CPWD is involved only in maintenance work.
no, sir. Even in the construction, maintenance, repair, everything we are involved. Sir, construction of say Central Vista is under our means we are the project monitoring authority, and for all the departments except railways and defense, we are the primary government interface to construct as well as maintain, sir.
Okay. Tell me, you mentioned about new Parliament House. No? What about the old Parliament House? What name it has been given? Any idea?
Samvidhan Sabha.
Vidhan Sadan. Yes.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
What are the three major part of that building? Can you tell? Have you seen Parliament House?
Not the new one, sir. We have.
Old one you have seen?
Yes, sir.
Which part you liked most? Which is the historical one hall in that?
Central Hall where Constitution Club sits.
What happened in Central Hall?
So the constitution makers so drafted the means the debates and discussions of the Constituent Assembly took place there, sir.
Okay. And what was it used for after that?
So I'm not sure, but if you allow me to guess, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, for joint sittings.
Yes, yes. Joint session of Parliament was used to be held in Central Hall. Okay. Okay, you tell me our Indian Constitution. They have taken many concepts from other countries. Can you name few of them which we have taken from which country or which part of the world?
Sir, the most important, the parliamentary system has been taken from Britain, and
Okay.
emergency provisions have been taken from German constitution. And sir, earlier we used to have 5-year plans from Russia, although it was not a constitutional mandate. And sir,
One concept is separation of powers.
yes, sir.
है ना? Executive, judiciary, and legislature. From where we have taken this?
I'm not 100% sure, sir, but I think it was in the 1935 Act. Sir.
Okay, no issue. You tell me these days people say parliament is being bypassed. In what sense they are talking about? What is your take on that?
Sir, the when it implies that sir executive is directly taking decisions for which parliament should have been consulted or that
Not that way. Like bills are passed, what happens to that process?
so the time of debates and discussions has gone down in parliament and yes sir bills are being passed in lesser time, number of sittings have been, I mean, number of days of sittings has reduced, so in that sense it is this issue comes. Thank you sir.
Rahul,
Yes sir.
what is the difference between a generator and alternator?
Sir, I'm not well versed with electrical.
What are the main reasons of the aurora that we see at the North Pole and the South Pole?
Sir, the auroras in the North Pole or South Pole, it occurs because the solar flares, corona discharge, when it enters the Earth's atmosphere, so the magnetic field of Earth is such that it pushes that corona or the solar discharge towards the pole, and when those discharge start entering Earth's atmosphere, it shines like a bright light.
You mean to say that it happens only when there is a solar flare? That's not correct. You linked it to solar flare, which is not correct. All right.
I will look into it, sir. Thank you.
What do you mean by a halo orbit?
Sir, halo orbit, so I have means not great depth in understanding about this, but if you allow, I can attempt.
Okay.
Sir, it is an orbit where the forces are such that the minimal energy is required to stay in that orbit, sir.
Why is it in the news? Why was it in the news recently?
So it was with regard to Aditya L1, sir. Sir, L1 or the Lagrange points are those points in the between Earth and Sun system where gravitational forces balance in such a way that the net of gravitational force of Earth and Sun is equal to the required centripetal force. So in that case, energy required for the satellite to stay in the orbit becomes
Okay, I understand you from the point of view of L1. The same thing applies to all the rest of the Lagrange points,
Yes.
2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yes, sir.
So, can you imagine a halo orbit of L3? What shape will it take? Because L1 is very different from L3. Okay, you can think of this.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen the newspaper today?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about two important international developments that have happened.
So there was discussion. There is a lot of news about Pakistan's election and the fractured mandate. And
Well, how many seats have Imran Khan's supported parties got or independents?
so there are 101 independents, and the newspapers report that about 100 of them is with Imran Khan. Sir.
And how many did the Nawaz Sharif party got?
I think it is between 75.
75.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Do we need the CPWD?
Sir, I believe we need the government needs CPWD because CPWD is undertaking projects of even first most important is sir CPWD is taking projects even at places where other organizations are not taking, like in border areas or the entire border fencing of the Bangladesh and Pakistan.
Border fencing can be taken up by the MES or the BRO. Why CPWD?
Sir, they were, as far as I have understood in the training, sir, the instructors have told that they were approached first, but due to the tough terrain or since our technical.
Are you saying that army organizations will find the terrain tough and CPWD will not find the terrain tough?
No, sir. I meant, sir, the undertaking soil study or the technical aspects we were found means the government or the MHA decided that we should go with CPWD.
Let me say that if I am a secretary of a department which needs something constructed,
Yes.
why don't I float my own tenders, select an agency, outside agency, get it constructed? Why go via CPWD?
And third party inspection? Yeah.
Sir, most of the government departments don't have their own engineering wing.
I don't need an engineering wing. I can hire a consultant engineer. They can prepare the drawings, float a tender, float it in two parts, the financial bid and the technical bid, and decide.
Sir, I believe, sir, the way specialization has followed and CPWD has become a specialist in that task, and sir, our engineers have greater technical competence with respect to
How do you say that? Based on what? That they are more competent than other engineers?
sir, I believe, sir, the process of selection of engineers for CPWD follows through UPSC, and it provides a certain degree of uh, guarantee that the technical competence has been checked, and also, sir, we are trained for that over a course.
How will you react to a statement from me as a former IAS officer if I say that some of the CPWD buildings that I've seen are the worst buildings I've seen? If I say that, how will you react?
I would say, sir, there must have been some issues with respect to those buildings, or maintenance works would not have been taken for a longer duration. In that case, we can means look into those buildings, or what retrofitting or what degree of repair maintenance has to be done. We can undertake that.
So you are saying that CPWD is less at fault and the building owning department is more at fault for not maintaining it. Is that what you are saying?
No, sir. Sir, the structural aspect or the initial construction, maybe there would have been flaws in that also. But every building, I believe, sir, depending on the location or the humidity conditions, etc., requires regular maintenance, and I believe in conjunction with the department and the CPWD or whatever agency is there, we can. Thank you, sir.
You talked of retrofitting the buildings. So actually there is a move to retrofit government buildings to make them more accessible. What would it mean?
Sir,
To make them more accessible.
yes, sir. Sir, we could have provisions for construction of ramps or location of lifts or escalators, etc., at places
For what?
for persons with disability.
So come to that point, why are you talking of ramp and all that?
Sorry, sir.
Retrofitting to make building more accessible is to help
Persons
persons
with disability, sir.
who have some
Yes, sir.
disability, who need to move around in wheelchair.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So you are from Bihar. You are from Uttarakhand.
Yes.
But your parents are from Bihar.
Yes.
Nalanda. So of the three most ancient universities, Takshila and
Nalanda and Vikram.
Vikramshila. Two were in Bihar. But today Bihar cannot boast of even one educational institution of national importance, what to talk of international importance. So what went wrong with Bihar?
So the socio-economic status of Bihar, as it is evident from the data that it is among the lowest in India. So I believe Bihar missed the bus on several counts, like agriculture and irrigation reforms, etc., were not means.
If I say in one single sentence, the feudal social order and the zamindari system is responsible for it, you will agree or not agree?
So that has been one of the causes, and I also believe, sir, the push towards means the socialism being the dominant political idea also led to the means decline in the.
You are blaming it on political ideas.
No, sir. I believe the major dominant idea in the people as well.
Okay, anyway, fine. So tell me what happened to the proposed Central University at Okay, fine. It's okay. So you are interested in trekking, Uttarakhand.
Yes.
So you go for high altitude trekking.
Not high. The maximum I have scaled is
HIT, high altitude trekking.
no, sir. Maximum that I have scaled is at 13,500 feet, sir.
13,000. Anything above 11,000 is high altitude. So you have been to high altitude.
Yes.
Where did you go?
So that was at Byas Kund in near means we trekked from Solang to Byas Kund
In
Okay.
Sir,
what pass? What pass is Byaskund?
sorry, sir, I don't.
Okay, fine. So when you go high altitude, there is a problem. High altitude sickness
Yes.
that may happen.
Yes.
So which two organs of the body are likely to get affected?
So lungs,
Okay, pulmonary system and
sir, and sir, circulatory system. Sir.
circulatory will become part of pulmonary.
No, sir, heart.
Pulmonary and cerebral.
Okay, sir.
Fine. Okay, sir.
All right. So, Rahul,
Yes, sir.
we are done with your interview. So tell us, how did you fare?
Sir, I lacked means I could have done better, sir, and I was means the spontaneity. I also lacked spontaneity in some questions. I believe today.
And
And so I have frequently received reviews that energy level is lacking.
okay,
So I don't know how to improve. I'm trying, but that is
what
not-
else? When is your interview?
1st of March, sir.
And how many interviews have you done so far? Mocks?
So 5
5. Any UPSC interview before this interview?
engineering services.
Engineering, that's okay. But otherwise, you civil service, none.
No, sir.
All right. Okay, let's see. You are well dressed, but no part of the skin is to be visible. Your socks need to be longer. Right? That is one. You have to shave properly.
Yes, sir. That.
Whether it's a mock or otherwise, you should appear absolutely perfect.
Okay. Sir.
You are sitting like a don. Your legs are too wide. Normally, you keep your feet about 10 inches apart. So, yeah, you can widen your leg. That's about all. Right? That's sober sitting. Otherwise, you are sitting like, yahan bolo, kya puchte ho? That kind of attitude you are giving. Okay? Sitting in that posture, that's a non-verbal communication that I got the message, bol bhai. So, not that. All right. You should listen carefully. When he asked a question that why was this particular orbit in news, right? You said ki in the case of it was in news because of Aditya L1. You should have shut up at that. You went on to explain what is Lagrange point, what L1 was. You kept on, you explained, did he ask for that? You answer only what is required. If he wanted you to explain the L1 point, then you should have responded. It was not expected. Like in others also I found that you were unnecessarily giving explanations without knowing the answer. Right? Without giving proper arguments, like why CPWD is needed. Just think, does any developed country does any country have any equivalent of CPWD anywhere in the world? They don't. Private buildings are better than Sarkari buildings. All the Tatas and Birlas or Ambanis and Adanis, their buildings, they make themselves.
Yes.
Oil refineries, rigs, everything is done by private players,
Yes.
specialists. Why do you need them? So, if there is a context to India being India, you should be able to provide those reasons properly. Right? That is required. So, unnecessarily insisting on your point without providing any reasons loses the sheen. You lost the sheen because you could not provide proper reasons for your thinking. Energy level, people, the mock told you that you don't have the energy.
Yes, sir.
Energy will come when you have clear thinking. Clear thinking will give you the confidence. That confidence will give you confident expression of your thoughts. And that is where energy lies. Right?
Yes, sir.
You are a science student. So think the whole process in scientific terms. Instead of immediately answering, just take a fraction of a second to put your thoughts in order. And brain is such a beautiful thing, it will tell you which is necessary, which is not. So talk only of the necessary components of the answer.
Okay.
Don't provide unnecessary long explanations. If the board needs any explanation, we will ask you.
Okay, sir.
And if you don't know something, admit it. Like you kept on arguing back and forth. नहीं साहब ये तो चाहिए, CPW चाहिए. You should have said, sir, as per my understanding, this is why CPWD is required, but that's fine.
Okay, sir.
Ki I have not, I think the department is doing a good job, and it's a government's decision whether they need us or not.
Okay, sir.
Personally, I think we are doing a service to people in remote areas and in difficult terrains. Right?
Yes.
BRO and other things, when they come in, BRO's hands are full. BRO's hands are full in defense infra.
Yes.
We are doing the civilian infra mainly in remote areas. So you can differentiate how BRO is tied up. So somebody has to do the infra in other areas. Right? So think over these matters and then reply. Otherwise, you are good. You articulate well. You are a mechanical engineer. You can think over all these matters. You have time, about more than 2 weeks you have. So work on these. You will do very well.
Were you nervous?
Initially, I was not, but then I got means.
Why? That's what I noticed. That's why I'm asking you. Why?
Yeah. Bilkul.
Usually, that is not the case, but means.
नहीं क्या हुआ? I mean, if you can identify the problem, then there will be a solution.
Solution is, इसकी problem है. You got to know the problem.
Tell me.
It's a self-created problem. Okay? All of us can shake your confidence in 2 minutes. All of us, individually. There was one candidate from your college, IIT Kharagpur.
Kharagpur.
He sent me a message, not here, at some other place, कि ask us, grill us. In my 30 minutes, the boards, I said, we'll grill him. He could only say one word, no, sir. No, sir, I don't know, sir. I don't know, sir. I don't know, sir. So you sent the same thing.
So the
Don't do it.
No, sir, organizing agency said that there are 3 kinds of mock, and one of them will be grilling one. So
Sorry.
Who said that?
Don't get into it. Please don't get into it. Right? When you do it, the board mock will tend to understand that you are an overconfident candidate. which will shake your confidence. When you said no, 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 you became tensed up. है ना? Your performance lowered. Why get into that stage? And remember, no candidate answers all the questions in any interview, not even one. There will be couple of refusals. उससे आपके मेरिट पे, आपके स्कोर पे कोई असर नहीं पड़ता है. Okay? What we are trying to see is, are you honest in your replies? Are you precise, matter of fact in your replies? Is there transparency in the whole personality? How you perform under pressure?
Yes.
Do you have the integrity of saying no? So these are the things we are looking at. We are not judging your knowledge. वो मेंस का काम था, हो गया वो. ठीक है? तो ये जो नर्वसनेस है ना, एक सवाल दो सवाल को उत्तर ना देने की, फॉरगेट अबाउट इट.
Okay.
कोई नहीं देता है. और कृपा करके ये ऐसा कोई आसान बोर्ड, मध्यम बोर्ड और ग्रिल करने वाला बोर्ड, ऐसा कोई फंडा नहीं है.
जैसे लोग क्वांटेल एक ऑर्गेनाइजेशन थी, उन्होंने कहा कि हम आपको 3 टाइप के मॉक दिलाएंगे, तो मैंने कहा ठीक है.
उनको 3 टाइप के दिलाएंगे तो तुमने कह दिया कि ग्रिल कर दो आके.
नहीं, उन्होंने बोला कि पहला एक दिन हो चुका था.
Have you done any mocks here earlier?
No sir, they have collaborated with lots of coaching, so they provided me somewhere else
Okay.
for that.
Okay.
DAF-based means
So
knowledge.
today did you request the grilling type या did they tell you कि grilling type होगा?
They told कि one of them will be grilling one. So
आज हमने किया नहीं डेलिबरेटली. लेट मी टेल यू,
थोड़ा बहुत किया, ज़्यादा नहीं.
थोड़ा किया.
ज़्यादा नहीं किया.
Because I have grilled on request of candidates, and I could see that when they were leaving, they were shaking. They lost their confidence. We don't want, you are a very good candidate. We don't want you to lose your confidence, okay? So don't ever ask for this.
no, sir.
Just let it be a normal thing. When we find you are a good candidate, our quality of questions will keep improving with that. So we keep exploring how the candidate is, right? And when we raise our level of questions, we do not deduct your marks. We still compare you with other candidates and give you the score. Okay? So rest assured, you are very good. Go in a happy frame of mind. All right? Do well.
And don't keep a serious face throughout the
हाँ,
interview.
ऐसे स्माइल करो जैसा आप कर रहे हो.
The moment you came in,
अभी एक स्माइल आई तुम्हारे चेहरे पे.
the
Stay
whole
calm.
period of interview, you were extremely serious,
Yes.
very tense. Don't do that. Keep a smiling, relaxed.
Stay calm and stay pleasant.
चलो,
Okay, all
ठीक
right.
है. All the best.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
You are very good.
Thank you.